Hola, hola mis amigos y bienvenidos de nuevo. Hoy vamos a hablar sobre ir and the future. Alright, so this verb ir, it means to go. And using this verb is going to allow us to finally tap into speaking about future events. Super exciting. It really takes us from that standard level up just a little bit more. It's important to note that ir is irregular in the present tense, but here are the conjugations as follows. You have voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, and van. This translates to I am going, or I go, you are going, you go, he is going, he goes, and so on and so forth. Now, even though this verb is irregular, there is a striking similarity between ir and another verb that we are very familiar with, which is estar. Of course, it means to be. Now, I'm going to fill in my subject pronouns here. This is simply a review. But this will kind of help put into perspective of maybe why this is going to be a fairly easy verb to remember. To conjugate estar in the yo form, we know this. It's estoy, tú, estás, él, está, nosotros, estamos, vosotros, estáis. Oops. Don't know why I made an L there. Estáis, and then ellos están. Hopefully you can see it, but here we go. If we look at voy, granted, its ending is OY, just like with estoy. For tú vas, my ending is AS, just like estás. The only difference is we're not including accents here. And then you see that trend continue. Va, está, vamos, estamos, vais, estáis, están, van. There we go. Hopefully that makes it a little more clear. So what I'd like to do is a little bit of practice here. If you would, go ahead and pause the video, write down each of these sentences here. You're welcome to write the translations if you'd like. But what I'd like for you to do is to fill in what form of ir is going to go within each space. So in just a moment here, I'm going to go ahead and fill them in. So like I said, go ahead, take a pause, write these down, and test yourself. All right, and here I go. So over here, we have we are going to the city. My subject here is we, and then I see are going. So I know I'm using ir, obviously. And conjugated for nosotros is vamos. Vamos a la ciudad. If I want to say they want to go in the store, I see ellas blank a la tienda. I'm going to underline my subject here as ellas, just to remind myself, and that verb is van. If I'm asking do you go to the beach on Sundays, my subject here is tú, of course, and the verb that matches is vas. To say where are they going, a donde van ellos, I go to the bank on Tuesdays. I am the subject here, so voy al banco los martes. And then do you want to go with us? ¿Quieres? I see my subject within that first verb. And remember, if we have two verbs side by side, just like these guys, my first verb, right, is conjugated. And then my second verb is in the infinitive form. So I do not conjugate ir in this instance. ¿Quieres ir con nosotros? All right, so we have a little formula here, super easy to adapt to. It says whether this verb is translated as literally to go or to be going to depends on the context of the sentence. A big, and obviously I mean big, indicator of a future time is seen by this formula. The English equivalent is to be going to and then do something. That formula is ir plus a plus an infinitive. Okay, make sure you write this down. Super important step. Ir plus a plus an infinitive. So here we see some of those formulas played out for us. So the first sentence, they are going to sing. This is literally translating to be going to do something. And we see the ir plus a here in the middle, plus right there, my infinitive. Ellos van a cantar esta noche. They are going to sing tonight. Same thing here. Vamos is my conjugated ir, plus a, plus my infinitive. Vamos a decidir más tarde. We are going to decide later. It tells us that to form a question using this construction, we do place the subject of the sentence either directly after the conjugated form of ir or after the infinitive. So I've got two examples down here. We have either van ellos a cantar esta noche. So this is directly after my conjugated form of ir. Are they going to sing tonight? Versus van a cantar ellos esta noche. This is coming directly after my infinitive. We also see a qué hora van a llegar el tren. This is just like the example above. It comes right after the infinitive. At what time is the train going to arrive? Okay. So often the subject pronoun's not necessary, but you guys already know this. Here's a couple of examples. If I'm trying to say, are you going to travel to Spain? I don't need to include the tú anywhere in that because that conjugation is unique, right? I can simply say, vas a viajar a España. If I was stating we are going to leave now, I can leave off my nosotros, and I can include vamos here. Vamos a salir ahora. All right. The notes were short, sweet, and to the point this time around. I hope you guys were able to follow along. As always, if you have any questions, let me know. But otherwise, get some good practice in y nos hablamos pronto. Adiós, amigos.